Alright, I spent an hour and 38 minutes filming this, and it didn't work out. So here we go. We're going to try and keep things brief, but also to a depth that people can understand. So what I'm doing now, this is the first art video I've done for 2022, and the first art video I've done for a while, art/game design. So what we're going to be doing is, I'll just run the game that I'm making. So we've got the default character is Jim, but if you press L on the keyboard, I'll just kill this snail. If you press L on the keyboard, it'll change to Artoonist, who is doing the music for this game, and doing a fantastic job at that. She's just done a snow level track, and it sounds awesome. So basically, yeah, I'll have it so you can change to her later on in like a menu or on the map screen or something like that. But at this stage, it's just her by pressing L. So if we restart, what you can do, I'll just get rid of the scan lines. So the whole idea of this game is, well, one of the gimmicks is you press 2 on the keyboard to change to hand-drawn art style, or you press 1 on the keyboard to change back to pixel art, so you can change in between which one you want. The difference is LR Artoonist only has a pixel art version, so she doesn't have a hand-drawn version. If you go to hand-drawn at the moment, she's changed back into hand-drawn Jim, and that's not cool. So another thing you'll notice too is just a subtle detail is the light is always on the right side of him, of the hand-drawn character. So if you turn right, it'll be on this side as well. If you turn left, it's on that side. So it's not like I just mirrored the same sprite, so because otherwise the light would be on that side of him if I just flipped it around from this one. So yeah, it's just a minor detail that no one will probably notice, and hopefully they don't. They're just concentrating on how fun the game is. But yeah, it's just a little bit of a detail there. Now, to do this, it adds to the feel of the game. To do this, I do it in a pretty complicated way. There's probably a lot easier ways of doing it. I'm not aware of any other ways of doing this, but this is my procedure. So I go into Creator, and what I did was I ripped the the pixelated sprite of LR. This is just her walking animation. We'll speed it up. So yeah, basically I've ripped the hand-drawn, the pixelated thing. I keep saying hand-drawn. It's not hand-drawn. It's pixelated. I ripped the pixelated version of her, right, and I put it into Creator, and here it is. Oh, the opacity's low. I lowered the opacity on purpose because what you want to do is you just draw like a outline around so the dimensions are the same. So when it changes from hand-drawn to pixel art to hand-drawn, you don't have like hair popping, like the hand-drawn hair's like all around here and stuff, and you know, it doesn't line up with the pixel drawing. That is not ideal. So yeah, this is what I've done so far. I'll get rid of the pixel art behind her, and so this is it. I didn't just smoothly do one drawing like this. This took a lot of fleshing out, so I had to do the hair, and I had to do the body, and I had to do the head. The head's we'll get rid of the hair. The head is just like a round object like that. So, and then I had to erase these lines here to get it to look like this. So yeah, to get it to look like that. And I did the eye and all that stuff on a different layer as well. So yeah, that is what we have. If you zoom in, the only bad part about Creator is, see these lines here? They're all like blurred around the edges. I want to get rid of that because so if we go into MS Paint, I saved it. I saved that sprite as a PNG. So we're going to open that very image right there that I showed you in Creator. I'm going to zoom in. Where are you? There you are. Oh, okay, good. I just hope I didn't draw on the page. So here she is here. If you zoom in a little bit more, you'll see, yeah, see these lines here are still really blurred. Opened up in MS Paint. If she's walking in front of a hill or something like that in the game, these lines will have these white pixels around them, and it just looks bloody awful. Like, it just looks really bad. We don't want that. And it's the same with the inside of the sprite as well. If you end up like coloring a shirt or something later, it'll just have these ugly little white dots around them. That looks horrible. We don't want that. So what do? We save this sprite as a monochrome bitmap. So we go to save as monochrome bitmap. There it is there. Save. Yes. Okay, now you watch when I click OK this time. Right before your eyes, these lines will go more crisp. Bam. Look at that. No more ugly blur. Great. There's probably an easier way of doing this in Photoshop as well, but I mean, this is the way I do it. This is the way I find it easiest. So, yeah. Basically, yeah, I use MS Paint. Now, the problem now is that it is a monochrome bitmap, so the data of this file is just black and white now. So if I go to use color, all these colors look like these weird patterns. You could probably do some like comic book style like shading or something. Grab this color, shade that. See, it looks kind of cool. Maybe you could use that in the game somehow later on or something, but no, I don't. It just looks horrible. So now we want to resave over that file that we just made as a 24-bit map. So we save over that bitmap with this bitmap. So now this should restore the color back to it. There's some reason in this modern version of Paint, which I absolutely despise, because the brush absolutely sucks. See, it's like it blurs the lines when you're drawing, whereas the old one doesn't. See, if I grab this, that doesn't blur the lines. It's awesome. The old Paint is the best. So yeah, so there's a glitch here with the new one. The patterns are still really ugly and it doesn't show the color. So we'll reopen it again just to show you. Don't take any notice of the weird patterns after you've saved it as a 24-bit map, because the colors are actually back. Yay. And just to be clear, the blurry lines are no more. So this is ideally what you want, a 24-bit map that was previously saved as a monochrome bitmap, and now the ugly lines are gone and you can use color again. So that's perfect. It's exactly what we want. So what I've done is I've taken this this bitmap and I've put it on put it into Photoshop here, and as you can see there's two images. There's one of her facing right, one of her facing left. I've transported that from the MS Paint file into Photoshop. Now ideally what you want to do is you do all your different animations and drawings in Krita first, go through that procedure that I just showed you of saving it as a monochrome and then as a 24 bitmap. So you basically, if I'm going to do another animation for her, just for demonstration's sake, we'll create a new frame, and you can use the onion layer to just see what the previous frame is. So you might want to have her, we'll just shrink the brush, have her, like, I don't know, her hair or something go, oh, I'll just take the eraser off. We might have her hair go like that or something, I don't know, just in another frame. So when you go like that, it does that. But yeah, that's just a demonstration. And then you would save that that frame as a separate image, and then you'd have to go through and 24-bit map it. Well, sorry, monochrome bit map it, then 24-bit map it, like I just showed you. Sorry, if I'm like overcomplicating it, but I just want you to know exactly what my procedure is. So yeah, so otherwise, with so this is what it would look like after you've got all the animations on the page, just a demonstration. This is Jim's ones, so yeah, it's easier to do it this way and get all the animations out of the way before you color it and do it all on one page. This will make coloring and shading a lot easier. If you do not do it this way and you just color willy-nilly and just like you'll get different like shades on different frames, and it looks horrible. So you might be darker on this side in one frame, and then the next frame will be lighter, and then it just flickers and looks awful. So yeah, it's just something to keep in mind. So this is what it looks like, the sprite sheet complete anyway, of animations. Yeah. So there's a few frames you haven't seen there. Now once it's completed, it looks like this. Once I've colored it all, see, I've had all the shadings complete, and all the light is coming from the side like usual, just like it showed you in the game. Now we go to the facing left sheet. So yeah, that is pretty much the same thing. The light's on the side of him still. Yeah, cool. He's facing the other way. Like I said, I can't just mirror, once I've completed the colored sprites, I can't just mirror them, because the light will be on that side and it just look, I mean, it could work, you could get away with it if your whole game was themed like that, but my whole thing is that the light's consistently on the side, because that's the direction you want the character to be going from left to right. So I just thought that would be kind of cool. So yeah, after you've done all that, you've transported, so back to Photoshop. We've transported our bitmap into Photoshop, as I demonstrated earlier, from monochrome to 24, and now it's all on the one sheet. Any other frames you would put on the sheet also. So from then you make a new layer, right? And I called this one skin, and basically you just go around and you color the skin for every single frame that you've got on your page. So yeah, at the moment we've only got 2, obviously. So it's flat color. Same with hair and shirt and pants and shoes, and the eye as well. The eyes, you'll notice I've done them blue. This I will show you why later. So yeah, at the moment we've done all of that. So we want to get rid of the outlines. We will get rid of the other layers, just put skin on there for now. Right, we're going to save this as a PNG, and we're going to save it as I'm just going to delete these color layers I did from my previous video, because it's a bit of a pain. Let's get rid of all that. I just want to keep it clean so I can see what the hell I'm doing. Right. Get rid of all that stuff. Cool. So, let's have a look. Oops. Save this as, call it skin skin R. Okay. Cool. Skin R. Righto. Now, yeah, that works. Oh, I should just call it skin actually, because I've already got her facing the other way, don't I? Ah, well, it doesn't matter. Alright, so we go eyes. I'm just going to call this one eyes. Save it as PNG as... Oh, I'll just rename this. Sorry. It's going to bother me, that art there. Cool. Now we'll just call this one eyes. Done. And then so here, save as PNG. Oh shoot. Here. Cool. Shirt. Skin. Done that one. So just need to do shirt. Shirt. Cool. Pants. And if you think this takes a long time, you'd be right. It takes a very long time. This isn't even me drawing it. Like I've drawn it prematurely, but imagine having to draw all this. So you can tell how much time I've spent on this. So yeah, that is all of those frames done and coloured. So, well, now what I do is I go into Adobe Illustrator. Now, for those that don't know, Illustrator is mainly used for designing logos and pretty much, yeah, basically just logos and things like that. It is a vector-based tool. For those that don't know the difference between vector, there's vector and raster. MS Paint is raster. Photoshop is raster. The differences between that is raster is all pixel based, so Photoshop is pixel based, and so is Paint. Now, if you blow up the image really big, it will distort it. It'll blur the pixels around it, and that's ideally not what you want. So you want to keep it as good quality as possible. So that's where vector comes in. That uses mathematical formulas to determine where the pixels are and things like that, so it doesn't distort it at all. If you're doing game artwork, it's ideally what you want. Clip Studio Paint is also a vector based tool, from what I gather. I want to invest in that later on. I'll be using that for animation and just, basic drawings. You can use it for comics as well, making comic strips. So what you want to do now is, we've got Illustrator open. We open up, where is it, LR, and we go eyes. We'll just open up eyes first. Oh, there it is, oh, I see, hang on, there's a problem. There's a problem. How big is that? We just got to, hold up, we got to see. Oh, that's not the right one. What's the canvas size for this? Oh, 1920 by 1080. Okay, so we want to go new. 1080. Yeah, 1920 by 1080, perfect. So, we've got this here, we want to cut it and paste it into this one, the 1920 by 1080 size. Oh. Righto. See, it's bloody small. Now, we'll go to image trace. We're going to change it from, because it was drawn in MS Paint and therefore put into, oh sorry, it was drawn in Photoshop. It is raster. We want to transfer it rather to a vector. So we're going to go up here to where it says image trace. We're going to change it to a high fidelity photo, and it's doing its thing, changing it to a vector, from raster to vector. Looks like some big complicated thing, but cool. I see. Right, now we go expand. So now it's all on. Now you see why I did the eye as blue, because if this is a white background, because it automatically gives you this white background, and if your eye is white, then it'll just completely get rid of it. So what we want to do is we want to stretch this there, like that. Just make sure we got it right on the line. Where is it? There. Make sure it's all right. So, ungroup. Get rid of the background. Delete. So this is what we have so far. Cool. Alright, so now we select it all. Righto. And we go gradient. Oh shit, no, actually. We're going to add this color to a swatches. So we copy the color. We go up here to swatches, which is basically your color palette. And you just add a new swatch, which is the same color that we just copied. So that is now added to our swatches. And now all we got to do is, it's already selected, but we'll select it again. So select all of these, all of the objects in here. So the two eyes, and now, and now we go to gradient, and we change this color here, should be the darker color on the left, so it needs to be that color that we added to the swatches. Perfect. Change this to white, and then we might actually even do another one about here. Yeah, 50%, that's what we want. Cool. Now we change this one to white. Done. And I must have accidentally moved it. Yeah, 50%. Perfect. So now if you zoom in, looks like that. We want to change the angle of the gradient to a 45-degree angle. So it looks like that. That looks quite neat, actually. Just to give it that slight bit of shade on the eye there. So that looks pretty damn good. I might just save this as save for web. Yep, that looks cool. Change it from a GIF to a 24 PNG. Save. Oh, where is it? That's not what we want. LR, and then we go. We'll just call this one eyes underscore 001. I tend to do figures like that at the end of them just to test, and if I do another test, I'll do 002, just to make sure I don't overwrite something if I'm kind of happy with it, because you never know when you have to revert back. But it pays to save these files anyway, as these these Illustrator files. I'll just delete face there, because this is what it's the same thing. Okay, so go recall it eyes. Yep. And cool. So now we get rid of that. Oh, actually. Oh, shit. No, just change this back to... Oh, use it 1920 by 1080. Yeah. Okay. It needs to be that size. I keep forgetting that. So, open... where was it? Here. PNG. That's what we want. Oh, no. That's opened up as a 1920 by 1080 as well. That's perfect. I think. High fidelity. High fidelity photo. Emissional pixel clustering. I think this is the right size. I could be bloody wrong, but we'll see. Right. I'm going to copy it anyway once I've done here. So go expand. And I'm just going to cut. I'm going to put it in here. Yeah, see, nah, it's the wrong size. If I had have rendered this off, it would have screwed the whole thing up. So, I'm glad I didn't. Right. Now, we got to go stretch him there and there. Still a little bit over the line there. We don't want that. We want to get back in there. Nope, that's perfect. Awesome. Right. Ungroup. Bam. So now that is the right size. Brilliant. Absolutely bloody brilliant, mate. If we go open, I just want to open the other hair color because I think I got the gradient perfect here. I'm just going to add this to my swatches if I can. Yeah, that's good. Am I able to get this? Oh, you know what? No, I'm just going to copy this. Okay. I think that's right. Oh, shit. If we go like this. Perfect. So that's that. That looks good. I like that. So, we'll save the here as... I'll save it as here. Cool. Save for web. Oh, it's going to be a dick. It's going to be a dick. Righto. Forget about it. Yeah, it's being a dick. I hate it when it does this. I have no idea why it does this. The rasterized image exceeded the maximum bounds for save for web. Okay. Oh, that's okay. I'll just get rid of you, you prick. Open here, call. And then go... Open... Sorry, this is the struggle I go through every bloody time. Get rid of that. Nope. What am I doing? I got no idea. Okay, so cut and then go new. Yep, that's cool. Paste that in. Image trace, high fidelity photo. Let it do its thing again. I don't understand why it does that. I don't know. Maybe it's maybe I should close down this and then reopen it. Okay. Perfect. There you go. Oh, what the fuck? I should have just went to expand. Damn it. I think I screwed up. That's alright though. Sorry, this is taking ages, but this is the process. To be fair, I shouldn't have screwed up like I just did. No. I'm just gonna... No. Stop. Just close that. Close that. Close that. Close it all. Right. Open. Here, PNG. Right. No. 1920 by 1080. Yep, perfect. I'm just gonna... Right, high fidelity photo. We won't transfer it over to a new document until we've made it a raster, not a raster, a vector. As you can tell, there's a lot of time that goes into this. I just hope people appreciate it, and I hope people really enjoy the game. I know it's not going to be Game of the Year. I never really wanted it to. I just want people to be able to play it and have fun. I know people will just be wanting to play like Fortnite and stuff like that, but this isn't for those people, I guess. I mean, it's for anyone that wants to, that likes platformers. Retro inspired platformers. And I'm not like real pompous about it either. Like I'm not like, you guys have to play my game because I'm cool. Okay, so right. Open. Open here, col. Okay, that's what we want to do. Yeah, open this file here. Okay. Now if we go to this. No, this one here. So we'll close this one. Nope. Now we've got here, col. If we go to this. Okay, we'll just select that, copy, paste, then we add, oh that's already there now, that's cool. So that swatch is already there, just grab these, add that swatch, collect that, get rid of it. So now we save this as here, cool, yep, that's right. And we go save for web. Okay, good. It's going to work this time. Good. Freaking hope so. Here. Yeah. Cool. So now we go open. So where are we up to? We'll open, where is it? Oh, the skin.qual. That's it, yeah. So I fecked around and got the gradient for this. The same way I did the eye one. How I like tweaked around with it and made sure I got the right colors. I like this here's really good. I like this gradient here, so I'm just gonna go open skin there. Get rid of this. No. Where is it? So no 1920 by 1080. Yes. Right, we're gonna image trace, high fidelity photo. Yeah, this takes a long time. I'm gonna have to do this all over again as well with once I've added different frames and things of the character. So yeah, good times. It's I'm kind of reluctant to record my work a lot of the time because it is very boring, but I love it. I get lost in it, to be honest with you. I really do enjoy doing this. But I just thought I'd show you guys like an insight of how I do stuff. For those that are interested, it's not all about playing video games all day. It's about taking a game that is not as fun as it can be and making it pretty fun. So oh yeah, cool. That's neat. Okay, so we go ungroup. Awesome. Alright then, so we take this here. And we paste that there. Where the hell is it? Copy. Paste. Righto, add to swatches. Awesome, so that gradient is now added. Now we just got to select all of that. And yep, apply that gradient. But the problem is, I'm going to make it a 45-degree angle. Perfect. Save for web. And it's going to be a fuckwit again. Great. So, it's just not my day today, is it? Just not my day for filming videos. But I'm going to do it regardless, because, you know what? Life's too bloody short. Right, copy that. That swatch can fuck off. Okay, where is it there? We haven't even put it in the game yet, and we're already having fun. Ungroup. Cool. Now we delete that. Okay, so now we're going to delete. Now get rid of that. So open. No. Shoes. Copy. Paste. And go to add to swatches. Yes. Alright, now we go to that. Then change that to a 45-degree angle. Get rid of this one. Cross your fingers, go to save to web. Ooh, save to web. Save as shoes underscore 001. Alright. Yay. Get rid of that. Save as. Right. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I finally got there after all these freaking errors. I wasn't going to jump cut, but yeah. Here it is. Okay, so now we've got all the parts of the character. We've got the... Oh, it's the wrong place. We've got the eyes. We've got the pants. We've got the shirt. We've got the shoes. We've got the skin. Perfect. Now we've got to grab all of these. Let's go back to Photoshop. Get the heck away from Adobe Illustrator. Clear clipboard. Get out of there. So, we've just done that whole boring procedure of all these areas. And I don't know why, but yeah. So we go open. That. No, not that one. That one. That one. That one. And that one. They've all got 001 at the end. So that's all the ones we need. Perfect. Right, just to make sure we've got a decent background, we'll just go add a new layer. Okay. We will go like this. Where is it? Just go purple or something. Dark purple. Perfect. And kabloosh. There we go. Right, here. What the fuck? That's not the right one. That's not the right one. Open. Here. Where is it? Here. Here, PNG. Did I just save it as that? Maybe I did. I don't know. Cool. So that lines up. Alright. It seems to line up somewhat. There's a few overhangs here. That's alright though, we can trim those. There's still a bit of overhang there, isn't there? If we go like that, is it noticeable? No. Cool. Let's trim that. Perfect. Okay, I'm calling this one here. Shade. Cool. So here shade. Then we've got eyes. Pays to just trim these, tidy it up a bit. Look a lot better for it. Now, right. Copy. Paste. And then move that down. That looks pretty cool. It'll be worth all this hard effort once we've finished it. Maybe I need to... How's that? That looks a bit better. Yeah, trim these. Cool, that looks good. Get rid of that shirt. See, it's starting to come together. This is probably one of my favorite parts, is adding it all together like this, because you actually get to see the whole thing just come together. Yeah, that looks good. Oh, I need to push it down probably a bit more. There we go. How's that? That is a perfect fit, actually. Perfect fit. Right. So, this one was the... Oh, let's put eyes, shade, pants, shade, shirt, shade. Perfect. Now I've got to get the skin. So, shirt shade, net, skin shade. Oh, that's here. Get rid of that. Skin shade, copy and paste. Oh, wow. It's looking pretty. Very cool. Alright, that looks great. Skin, shade. And I'll just save this file as a Photoshop file as well, so come back and do some work on it later, add some more frames of animation and just different things. So this is just her standing there. So these, that looks good. There's still a little bit of overhang from this one. That looks pretty good for the most part. Yeah, pretty cool. That's our Artoonist when she is hand-drawn. So we will get rid of that. Save this as a PNG. Oh, we'll save it as a Artoonist. Cool. And then we'll save this as a PNG as well. PNG. Artoonist PNG. Cool. Let's have a look. It looks a bit weird when you... Oh, until you zoom in. That looks really neat. What is this? That is not right. What? That's not right. Hang on a second. That ain't right. Delete that. Cool. Save as PNG. Thought I had an eraser, but I must have just used the purple bloody... Just must have used the purple, you know, the paintbrush. So that is that. Awesome. Now we got to... what did I say the image size for this was? So 480. Okay. So I'm going brain dead. It's been a long time. Let's put LR underscore 001 for that, so we know exactly the measurements. We go to Photoshop. We open up a new thing as, what is it, LR. There she is. Cool. Now open. Oh, LR. Where's the LR file? Fuck's sake. LR Artoonist. There. Copy. Now we go paste. So if we go like this, that looks cool. Yay! So we go save as LR. That. Cool. Let me open. Oh, we get this one here. And then just put it that way. That looks cool. I've seen a bit of a glitch here. We can fix that in post though, so let's get this. And that. Merge. So that's fixed. Cool. That works. Does that work? That looks good. Right, so now we can just go, that's LR facing left. Facing left. And then we just need a like walking animation and stuff like that. So so this is LR facing right, and if we go, we'll copy that title and duplicate it. 2. So LR face right 2. Where are you? There you are. Cool. And then we put her in the game like this. That's all we've got left to do now is put her in the game. So load. Yeah, cool. So how do we do that? Let's have a look. Where is it? Player. Go to the code here. Gym. Oh, as I say here. So LR mode is active. Then you want to go. Graphics is 1. Graphics is 2. Where are you? Face right. Face right. Oh yeah. Graphics is 1. Okay. If we go. Oh, there it is. Face left 2. Oh yeah. That's it there. If I go LR. Oh. Leslie, face right 2, is that? Yeah, face right 2. Cool. And then Leslie, face left 2. FL2, that's the name of the... Just had to make sure it's the right name. It should be, because... Yep, it was Leslie FR2 and Leslie FL2. Yep, that is correct. So if we go like this and like this now, and we run the game, finally, over an hour later, well, 2 hours, actually technically 3 hours later, so it's taken me that long since I screwed up the first time. Here we go, the moment of truth, folks. Okay. And it's going to take ages to load, because just to build up that intense... mind you, I suppose it did shuffle a bit of code and stuff. But it's to add to the intensity of... add to the hype, should I say. Okay. Alright, so get rid of him, change to... get rid of that. Change to LR. Okay, now we press 2. And there she is, but she's hovering above the ground for some reason. So, we've got to fix that. But yeah, that's basically it. And of course when we move it just goes back to gym. But yeah. Just, we'll fix that. We don't want her hovering over the ground. We may have to shift her around a little bit. Go down to draw, go to Artoonist. This graphics is 1, graphics is 2. Oh, graphics 2. LR face. Alright, cool. So, we want to move her down just a little bit. So maybe, 64. See how this looks. Oh shoot, that's actually pushing it up more, so that's not what we want. Where is it? 32. We'll go 32. Sorry, I don't know why my headset keeps creaking and being annoying. Right. Hello. Oh, okay, now she's under the ground. That's not what we want. So we want to just shift her up a little bit more to, say, 38, maybe. Just pull her up that little bit more. As you can see, it's quite a tedious process. This is only one drawing. Imagine doing it for, but with the animation, it's usually pretty good, because it's not so much tweaking as it's just the same really. That looks good. Yeah. Maybe just put her a little bit more up. Yeah, if you're real fussy. I think it looks good, but we'll go 40, 42 just to be sure. Now I'm being fussy, aren't I? Oh, that looks good. Perfect. There's no jump animation for her, there's nothing but standing there. Yeah, so. Maybe push your facing left animation a little bit more to the left. If I was to be real fussy, I would maybe put her like that. Maybe just a smidge for a few pixels that way. Maybe 198 would be the better option. A slight improvement, not by much though. What if we just go 204? Just try that out. Might be a little bit too far to the left, but hey, you never know. It might look okay. Get out of it. Right, let's go. Yeah, now she's a little bit too far to the left. So as you can see, you can either go all the way wrong direction, or you can go extreme either side. That looks good. Perfect. That looks really good. But I would add something to her sprite here later on, and that would be a what I tend to do is with Jim, I got the paintbrush out, and I went like this, just to add a little bit more detail on the eye. Oh, where is it? There. Yeah, that's it. This one. Like that. It looks adorable. Yeah. So we should be able to just save this over. Save this over this. Yep, perfect. And then save this over that. Yep. And now we can just transport that over to Game Maker. Where is it? Face R2. Oh, that's Jim's one. Face R2. Cool. Yay! And see the dot in her eyes there. Face L2. No dot. We go up here. We go. Oh no. Face L2. Oh, there. Face L, I should say. And there it is. It's there. So if we run the game now, it should just replace that sprite with the updated version. And then it's just, I'm real picky about detail like that. I mean, I hate it when you're watching a video back later or whatever and it's like, oh, I missed that detail out. just updating the sprite, I presume. Right. Kill snail. Scan lines off. LR on. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Has Jim got... Yeah, Jim's got a tiny little dot on his eye too, so that's cool. That looks neat. It fits together really well. So yeah, there you have it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Sorry it's taken so long. Hopefully you're watching the shortened version because I ran into a few problems with Illustrator. So cheers for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you later.